How can I overcome a weight loss plateau effectively? Here's the thing that's going to be controversial. You need to do a refeed. So what do I mean by that? If you have been losing weight, let's say you've been you're down 40 pounds, 20 pounds, 10 pounds, and all of a sudden it flattens out. So the easiest and the first thing people would say is they'd go, oh, well, look, you are now back to your maintenance. So meaning if I'm burning 2,000 and eating 2,000, I'm at maintenance. I'm not going to see any. It's not always that simple. Hormones do play a role, yes. Deficient in minerals, things like that do play a role, yes, but sometimes it can go back to activity. So what I typically recommend to people who flatten out is the first step is, okay, increase your activity. Increase non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT, which is basically like walking, chores, yard work, things like that. So instead of just doing your 60-minute workout in the morning, now I'm gonna tell you to walk 10 minutes after lunch, walk 10 minutes after dinner. So by increasing your activity, you're bringing your energy expenditure up. That's step one. If that doesn't work, then we would typically, what I'll do is I'll have a refeed, meaning I'll bring your calories up for 2 to 3, maybe even 4 weeks, where I'm gonna now bring you up to 2,500 calories if you were at 2,000. So we're refeeding you to bring your metabolism back up. It's very common for people who operate in heavy deficits, so calorie deficits for a long period of time, for their body to acclimate. It brings the rate of expenditure down, your RMR, and all of a sudden you're not losing anymore, and then it goes lower and you start gaining. So in that situation, you're like, what do I do? You can't all of a sudden go down to eating nothing. Well, your body's storing everything, so that's where a refeed helps. Meaning you take basically about 4 weeks off, you're eating, you bring your calories back up. You're still eating clean, but you bring your calories back up. And then you bring your energy up by lifting and moving more. And then that will start to balance you back out. And then you can go back into a slight calorie deficit. So only like 200 calories, 250 per day.